What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninafterKill, and I'm back here on the Borderlands pre-sequel with some brand new news and information. Today, Handsome Jack's entire skill tree was leaked, and we've already taken a look at the free Enterprise skill tree, which focuses on adding bonuses to gun damage, and we've also looked at the Greater Good skill tree, which buffs his Digistruct clone action skills. So, as of right now, we do not know when Handsome Jack will be available to download as a DLC and play, but all we do know is that he is 100% confirmed to be the first playable character DLC in this season pass, which, unlike Borderlands 2, will actually contain all the DLC in a game, and not just like 4. So, without wasting any more of your time with all that, let's get right into the final skill tree called the hero of this story. So the first skill in this tree is called Best Foot Forward, and while your action skill is active, killing an enemy increases the length of your action skill duration. Now this skill has diminishing returns, which means the longer that your Jack is active, the less this skill will increase the duration. Moving on to the next skill, we have Bolster, which increases the maximum health of you and your Digistructed Jacks. The longer your Jacks are alive, the more damage they will do. At base skill set spec, this gives Digistruct Jacks 2% extra damage per second. What? That means one of two things. Either Digistruct Jacks are really weak to start out with, or they're gonna be really fucking OP really early in the game, with this skill being a very early tier skill. That's a reoccurring theme that we've seen so far in Handsome Jack's skill trees, is that his early game skill trees seem to give you some very significant bonuses, and when you're playing as Handsome Jack, you know, you're expecting to be pretty boss, and he seems like he's gonna be pretty boss early on. So the next skill is called Just Compensation. Now, this increases magazine size with all gun types, and grenade damage is increased for every grenade missing from your supply. If you are carrying a full stock of grenades, you will get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir! But seriously, this is gonna synergize really well with a couple skills later on in this tree, and we're gonna go back and reference that in just a few seconds. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to You Have My Shield. Those of you guys that play as a Necromancer Gauge, you know what this is all about. This is basically sharing is caring. This grants a copy of your shield to Digistructed Jacks. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I wouldn't mind seeing a pretty nice Nova shield with cryo damage on it to my Jack. Let a bunch of assholes go over there and punch him and get frozen, and let me get that critical hit modifier damage on him. Seems like a pretty decent strategy right there. So, moving on, we have Take Their Freedom. Really? That's kind of a fucked up name for a skill, 2K. Are we enslaving people? What the hell? That's like a punch to the dick. I have a feeling that skill might be renamed before it's released. I have no fucking clue why that's actually named Take Their Freedom. That's kind of fucked up. So, this skill, whenever you or your Digistructed Jack kills an enemy, you get extra bonus health. It's pretty self-explanatory, but that has a really fucked up name. I'm still like, my mind is blank now after reading that. I'm like, wow, that's... Moving on, we have Jack's Cash. Now, Jack's Cash is a skill that when killing an enemy, you get a stack of cash. Throwing a grenade, that is a really fucked up name for a skill. God damn, I'm sorry, my mind is still on it. I'm looking at it right now. Anyway, Jack's Cash. Killing an enemy gives you a stack of cash. Throwing a grenade when you have 4 stacks consumes the cash stacks instead of grenades. So going back to Just Compensation, you have more bonus grenade damage for the less amount of grenades that you're carrying. Now we have a skill here that will allow you to throw grenades without actually consuming your grenades, so you can keep a low supply of grenades for that extra damage with Just Compensation, and consume your grenade's cash instead of actually using the grenades and running out. So you could carry like 1 or 2 grenades and have all that extra bonus damage and still throw grenades without actually consuming grenades. So you're just consuming Jack's cash stacks, which absolutely synergizes very well with Just Competition. I really like that because I'm a person that throws a ton of grenades, and especially when you're using AoE grenades, like I like the Tesla grenades and the Fireburst. Those are really awesome grenades, and I can't wait to see how this works out in the actual battlefield, because, you know, looking at it on paper, everything seems like it can synergize really, really well, and then you get into the game and it's like, oh, well, that's fucking dog shit. So, moving on, we have Inspire, which is the greatest skill ever. Jack will occasionally inspire you with words of greatness. Now, since taking a look at the action skill, this is an extra skill on a tree. I'm guessing it's just there as a joke, unless there's some type of bonus that goes along with his occasional words of greatness. I'm pretty sure it's just a fun way of tossing in some extra funny Jack dialogue, which, I mean, honestly, I'm cool with that. I would spec into it just to hear handsome Jack quotes, because fucking, who does not love handsome Jack quotes? He's like, he came running at me, and I scooped his eyes out with a spoon. Fucking Jack. Absolutely amazing. So, moving on. We have Hero Pose, which basically just buffs everything shield related. It's, pretty much what that is. So now we have On My Mark, which allows you to pick out a target with your crosshair, and using the action skill button, you can have one of your Digistructed Jack clones throw a grenade at that enemy. Once again, synergizing well with Jack's cash and Just Compensation, so you can have that extra bonus grenade damage while having a low grenade capacity and not consuming any of your actual grenades and only keeping those 1 or 2 grenades in your ammo just to boost grenade damage and not run out of grenades. Grenade. Granada! You remember that from Modern Warfare 2? Grenade! Shit. Anyway, we have Lean On Me, which increases the fire rate for you and give Digistructed Jacks a chance to find a bonus corrosive shot based on how high your health is. Now, I fucked around with corrosive a little bit inside this game, and honestly, I didn't feel like it was anything special. I didn't notice any extra damage modifying elements like Borderlands 1, but yet it's here, and I'm not sure why this is corrosive. Honestly, I feel like it would be a stronger skill if they changed it to cryo with a 100% freeze chance. Now that would be absolutely amazing, but I feel like Handsome Jack is one of those characters inside this game where the deeper you go inside his trees, the weaker these skills kind of get. I'm wondering if they're not going to rearrange some of these before the game comes out, because there's some really strong skills early on inside of his skill tree. I know you guys are just sitting here like, Mac! Shut the fuck up! Do not give them fucking reasons to change these skill trees around. Let the strong shit be early game. Just let it, Mac. Let the solo players have their fun. Running through the game, fucking shit up with a strong-ass Handsome Jack. So, then we have Persistence, which, while your action skill is cooling down, you gain shield capacity and health regeneration. Lower your health, the stronger your regen. Like I said, kind of getting down into here, it's a little bit of I guess, underwhelming getting this deep into the skill tree and seeing something like that. It's like, woo, woo, I go to church too. Gingers have souls, woo. And then we have Resolute. Resolute makes you and your Digistruct Jacks gain damage resistance and weapon damage for a few seconds after taking damage. Now, even though this boosts weapon damage, I still feel, like I said, that this skill tree kind of fell flat on its face after starting out so strong. But I will spec into this just because it's gun damage, and I feel like if you mix and match some of the early skills from both the hero of the story and the greater good skill tree with a fully maxed out red skill tree, you know, his free enterprise gun damage skill tree, I feel like feel like that's gonna be the go-to build for Handsome Jack, is huge gun damage, and I feel like a lot of people are just gonna go ahead and shy away from the Digistruct Handsome Jacks, which I feel like they might be fun, but I'm not sure exactly how useful they're gonna be, except for that one thing that I told you before, inside the greater good skill tree, when you go ahead and fucking have that whole trifecta of Jacks exploding, shocking, respawning with half health, and giving you second wins and kill skills. That's actually kind of fucking awesome. So, last but not least, if you spec all the way down into the skill tree, you will get Promote the Ranks, which will make your first Digistructed Jack that spawns when you call in your action skill, it will be a guaranteed badass. And that badass Jack will deal bonus damage, has increased health, and can launch a power missile barrage. Each Jack spawned after that will have a 33% chance to be badass. This kind of sounds a lot like Accent's turret, honestly. Oh god, I hope Handsome Jack isn't actually a turret character. So many people would be so mad if these Handsome Jacks don't actually run around the goddamn fucking action in the field. They better fucking run around, 2K. So, my name is Jay, MorninafterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I would highly appreciate it, because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. Why did I not say that fast? Because today is just a good day. We're gonna hang out, just chill. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it, because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. So like I said, my name's Jay, MorninafterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys later.